Christmas chimes are calling Santa, Santa, every heart recalling Santa, Santa. Come on, oh Kris Kringle, down the Milky Way. Christmas chimes are calling Santa, we need you today.
Yes, hell yes. Mr. Red Gaze, I'm a big fan. I've been watching all your videos. It's an honor to share tonight with the Gaze community.
Hello and welcome. Today, with Christmas right around the corner, I just wanted to take a few minutes and go over my top 5 favorite Christmas specials of all time. Now, it's really difficult to make a list like this because there's so many awesome specials, movies, shorts. But yeah, I just wanted to present to you what I've come up with. These are my absolute favorite before any other. Now, first and foremost, we have A Christmas Carol, specifically A Christmas Carol starring Patrick Stewart. This one became my favorite immediately when I saw it. I love many iterations of A Christmas Carol, but this one just captures it for me. Patrick Stewart does an excellent job in the role of Ebenezer Scrooge. He's an excellent actor, very well versed, and he can go from being this this crabby, just miserly old jerk to being ecstatic and happy and showing the love he now has in his heart for Christmas. And I just, I love the visuals in this. I love the edits, the way they carried the story. And it instantly became my favorite. A Christmas Carol, always one you want to watch around Christmas time. And I absolutely recommend this one in particular. Number 4 on my list is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I don't know a single soul who does not love this movie. This is absolutely mandatory watching as far as holiday specials go. Clark W. Griswold and his annex mesh perfectly with the Christmas story. The family dynamic is always entertaining to watch, as I'm pretty sure most of us can relate. The dickhead boss at work, who can't relate to that, just getting screwed left and right, but ultimately ending up on a happy note, which is where we want to be at Christmas time. Yeah, Christmas Vacation was an instant classic. The moment it came out, it's been beloved as it should be, and yeah, absolutely mandatory watching for Christmas time. Number 3 on the list is going to go to A Charlie Brown Christmas. Now, this is not just a classic, but the classic, many would say, aside from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which actually is not on this list. These are it's just a list of my preferences. But yeah, when have you ever had a Christmas where you have not watched A Charlie Brown Christmas? It's again, mandatory watching. And it's, it doesn't last very long. Many people, including myself, watch it several times during the month of December. And there's just, it's Charlie Brown getting kicked around, as he always does. But as usual, he manages to come out happy and on top at the end, which is awesome. And which is why we watch these things around Christmas time, right? It's supposed to fill your heart with joy and happiness and just, the spirit of the season. And A Charlie Brown Christmas does that perfectly. Number 2 on the list goes to A Garfield Christmas. Now, this is one that I think is highly underrated. And it's just a great... Even if you don't like Garfield, this is one I really recommend you watch. Mainly because it's just, it's got a lot of good themes in it. You have Garfield, who is a selfish glutton, coming out to the countryside to celebrate Christmas with John's family. And you get to learn a lot about John and his family, including his grandpa who passed, and his grandma who is, has a hard exterior, but as Garfield learns, she is very soft on the inside, and a very loving woman. So this affects Garfield, and he turns out, or he ends up, loving on Odie. You all know how he treats Odie most of the time. But yeah, just another very heartwarming Christmas special. And yeah, this is definitely on the top of my list every single year. Have to watch it. Absolutely have to watch it. I recommend you do the same. Now, number 1 on my recommended list of Christmas special viewing is a little ditty called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." I don't think a lot of people actually know about this, but this is my absolute favorite. It's just a very, very heartwarming short story. It's maybe 22 minutes long or so. But you have these mice that live in the home of a clockmaker, and one of the mice is an intellectual. He doesn't believe in Santa, so he writes a letter to the newspaper, basically criticizing people's belief in Santa and telling them why they shouldn't believe. And this makes Santa angry, so he decides he's not coming to their town, and in turn it pretty much ruins everybody's Christmas. Well, this mouse, his father teaches him a lesson, and he turns around and tries to do the right thing. He ends up breaking this clock that the clockmaker made to signal Santa to come back, and he ends up fixing it in the nick of time. Very heartwarming special, and I have to watch it every single year. It's just something I have to do. Yeah, so if you haven't seen "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and make sure it's the right one, because there's a lot of Christmas specials out there. The ones that make it go straight to the $3 Walmart bin. A lot of those called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." But this is the one you're looking for, the one with the mice and the clockmaker. And yeah, highly, highly recommended. This is my number 1 absolute favorite Christmas special of all time. And I have not yet found anything to top it. And this thing's been around forever, longer than me. So yeah, go out. If you haven't seen any of these, I absolutely recommend go find yourself A Christmas Carol starring Patrick Stewart. Go find yourself Christmas Vacation. I'm sure you've seen it. Yeah, go check out the Charlie Brown Christmas special and Garfield Christmas. And for sure, get yourself "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." You will not regret it unless you have a heart of shit. But that's all I got. That's my my recommended Christmas viewing, my top 5, absolute top 5. Again, it's extremely difficult to come up with a list like this just because there's so many really good Christmas specials. And some of the newer ones are great, like Elf and Bad Santa, just to name a couple. But yeah, as far as classics go, this is the list I'm going to every single year. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you've seen any of these, if you enjoy them as well. And I will catch you on the next video. Merry Christmas, everyone. And I hope you have a great one. Have a great year. Ring in the new year right. And yeah, peace out.